Welcome. We're just waiting for some more people to join so we can get started. All right, I'll give it till about 5 after, and we'll get going. It looks like there's only one person watching. All right, I guess might as well get going. So hopefully more people will join us along the way. But welcome. This is our Uber 101 webinar for Connecticut. It's our intro presentation that we stream weekly, Fridays, 4:30. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through some slides and should cover all the basics, and then you can chat in the chat window any questions at the end, and we'll do a whole Q&A at the end, so hopefully we can get everything covered. So just let's get started. So this is accepting the request. This is how the app's going to work for you. So everyone should be able to sign in by now. So once you're signed in, you'll get to the main screen, and then the big part is being able to go online. So once you're online, you're available to customers. So we need you in the car ready to pick up because they're going to get an ETA once you get that request. So as you can see, the first bubble, you're not online, and then you hit go online. As you can see, the second, you're online. And then the third, this is a request coming in. So once a request comes in, it'll blink, it'll beep, and you have 15 seconds to tap on the screen to answer that request. Up top, it'll say what they're requesting. The bottom will say how far away they are, and then you have the address below that. So we can talk insurance. We do have you covered out there when you're driving on Uber. So offline, obviously, nothing's changed. You're on your own insurance policy. We want to know your names on that insurance. It tells us that someone knows that you're using that car to rideshare. So once you're online, even before you've accepted a trip, we have you covered up to 100,000 total, 50,000 injury, and 25,000 property. Once you have accepted a trip or you're on a trip, you actually have a customer in the car, it bumps up to $1 million liability coverage. So $1 million uninsured, uninsured motorist injury. This whole policy is a $1,000 deductible, but it is a commercial policy, so this is enough insurance to be ride sharing in Connecticut. So we want to point out to keep track of all of your info, and the best way to do this is separate than the app. It's actually partners.uber.com. This is your own homepage. So you are all partnered with Uber now. So you all have your own homepage. So you can find that partners.uber.com. You can sign in. Here's where you can track things such as your payment statements, weekly payment statements, daily. You can go trip by trip. But also things such as rewards that you may qualify for if you want to add a vehicle or delete a vehicle. Tax season is here, so you can find all your tax info on your homepage as well. So we just want to make sure that you know that this is something you should be checking as well. You should be checking the homepage as well as the app. So we just want to let you know that we do have your back as far as partner safety. You're always in control we always ask you to rate the riders. So after every trip, the rider is going to be rated 1 through 5 stars, just as you are. And they have to keep a high rating as well to keep using the Uber platform. If you ever have an issue with somebody, you give them a low rating. If it's a serious issue, you give them a 1 star, and you can write in feedback. We're going to want that feedback from you. If this person is doing something more than once, most likely we're going to kick them off the platform. So your ratings and your feedback counts. So please take that seriously. You should feel at ease because there's no random pickups with Uber. Everyone has to have an account. They have to have a valid debit or credit card uploaded. We track every ride. So you're not just picking up random people, taking them to random places at random times. You work when you like, you work when you feel comfortable, and just know that we're tracking every ride, as well as it's cashless. So it's all a cashless transaction. You don't have to carry any cash on you, nor does the customer. It's up to them. But it's all just through the app. So they have the debit or credit card uploaded, and you get direct deposit. So you never have to worry about the payment. You just need to worry about starting the trip on time and ending the trip. All right, so let's talk about maximizing your earnings. There's definitely some times you would rather be out there. So some of the peak earning times are weekdays. So that Monday through Friday. 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. It could even be a little bit earlier. Let's say 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's the morning commute. People are looking to get to work. They're looking to get to the train. They're looking to get into the city. So that time tends to be busy. So if you can get up, if you're a morning person, the money's out there. But there's also 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's the afternoon commute. Monday through Friday. You can catch people, getting off the train. You can take them from the office to home. So a lot of movement at that times. And then Thursdays and Fridays, we tend to see 4 p.m. to 3 a.m. So people tend to start their weekends on Thursdays. So they go out Thursday nights, have some fun. Friday nights, obviously. Saturdays, all day, right? People are moving around on Saturday. Sunday, it won't go as late into the night as Friday or Saturday, but it should be busy all day as well. And then just keep in mind that other demand that can cause, other events and things that can cause high demand can be weather. So, rain, cold, snow. People are more likely going to take an Uber when the weather is poor. So definitely keep that in mind. Events, concerts, sporting events, festivals. These are all things that we do send out messaging for as well. But these are things that once they're over, a lot of people are looking to get home using Uber. So it's a good time to be out and about. Definitely holidays, obviously Halloween, New Year's is probably our biggest night. St. Paddy's Day, huge. So, if you're not celebrating and you want to earn some extra money, those are some good times to be out. Rush hour, late night. So we talked about that. It's when people are moving around and getting to work, as well as, when the bar closes. So, Friday night, tonight, 2 a.m., it's going to be busy. There's definitely going to be requests happening once those bars close. Let's talk about some surge pricing. So surge is when there's a higher demand for rides than we have drivers in the area. So what will happen is it'll light up these colors, yellow, orange, red, signifying minimum surge to high surge. And as you can see on the left, this is the message the rider will receive once they put in a request. So it's telling them that this fare is going to be 1.25 times the amount of a normal fare. So they have to accept the higher fare in order to request that ride. If they don't accept, if they don't want to pay, if it's an outrageous amount, they can wait it out or try to wait it out. But they're always going to be having to accept that higher fare. And, obviously you guys are going to pay higher if you're in those surge areas. So weather, events, bars closing, all good surge times. Say there's an issue with a train one day, could surge. So let's get into some FAQs. So how long should you wait for a rider? Well, you should wait at least 5 minutes. They are being notified that you're arriving. So wait that 5 minutes, and then you should try to contact. So you can always contact or call, message or call the customer. I think calling's easiest. Get them on the phone. Hope to get them on the phone. Hey, I'm your Uber driver. I'm outside. I'm waiting. Hopefully, okay, yep, heading down right now. Sorry I didn't see it. If they don't pick up that call and you wait another few minutes, you can do a rider no-show. So you just cancel the trip and you say rider no-show. We're going to charge them $5. So what if there are multiple stops or the rider changes the destination? So multiple stops are awesome. Multiple stops are perfect. The more time they're in your car, the more you're going to be paid. Something you don't want to do is wait for them to go shopping. If it's going to take more than 10 minutes, that's not something you want to wait for. That's something where you could end the trip and they can request when they're done. You can wait a little bit because you're going to get that trip wherever they're going next. You're getting more on the miles than the minutes. So what if a rider makes a mess? So we need photos of that. So we need at least 2 clear photos of the mess. And we're going to determine the severity of the mess by those photos. So click on your trip history in the app. Go to your help. Find the trip that it was. Go to your help. Rider issue with the rider and request cleaning fee. Please do it within 48 hours. It's going to ask for the photos. We're going to assess the mess and we're going to charge that customer a cleaning fee up to $150. So we'll see how bad it is and we'll charge them. So what if too many people try to get in your car? So just please politely explain that you can only fit as many people as seatbelts in your car. So you can encourage the group to request a second Uber. It's a good opportunity to give out a promo code to if somebody hasn't requested Uber before. But please don't take more people than you have seatbelts. It's just not going to be worth dealing with the police. So let's go over the difference between X, XL, Premium, and SUV. So everyone is Uber X. That's your typical 4-door vehicle, 2002 or newer. You can fit 1 through 4 passengers, so please have space in your front seat. And then if you can fit more than 4, so 5 plus passengers, that 3rd row vehicle, you're going to be considered XL as well. So those trips will pay higher, but they don't come in as often as Uber X. So you're going to still be paid Uber X once Uber X comes in, but you'll be a partner that can answer XL as well, which will pay higher, especially on weekends, holidays. And then Premium, our Premium service is a premium vehicle plus a good driver. So we used to only offer it to commercial drivers who had LRZ plates, professional. But now we're offering it to Uber X drivers that are highly rated, as well as have a premium vehicle. So you can check out the premium vehicle list on our Connecticut site, which I'm going to give you at the end. You have to pay attention to the make, model, and year of the vehicle. But if it's premium and you have a 4.7 rating after 25 trips, you'll automatically get premium trips if you're in the area. SUV is just the bigger premium, so it's the XL to the X. It's 5 plus, but premium pays even higher. So how do you get paid? How much can you expect to earn? Well, every fare is calculated by Uber, so the payments are made via direct deposit right into your checking account. So you should get it every Thursday or Wednesday. So earnings really depend on how often you drive and where. But right now, our Uber X fare is $1.75 base, $1.10 a mile, and 16 cents a minute. So average fare around $10, $12. Can I have my spouse or another passenger in my vehicle? You cannot. No, you cannot. So when a rider requests a trip, their expectation is to fit as many passengers as the vehicle is allowed. So if they're requesting Uber X, they might come out with 4 of them. So that's putting them in an awkward position. But as well as you're the only one that passed the background check. So these passengers are looking for a private ride. They don't want, your friend, your family member, even if you're just showing someone how to do it, it's not acceptable. It can hurt your partnership with Uber. How do taxes work? You guys are independent contractors. You're going to get a 1099 form, and you're responsible for filling out and paying your own taxes. Uber does not provide tax advice, but we do have a partnership with H&R Block, so we could get you some info or send you to them. They're actually doing some meetings this time of year for us as well. Okay. So where can you drive? So as a Connecticut partner, you can do pickups. So pick up anywhere in Connecticut, New Jersey, Rhode Island, or Massachusetts. So you cannot pick up in New York City unless you have a commercial driver's license with a TLC license and TLC plates. So it's a whole process. You can drop off anywhere, so keep that in mind. So you can drop off in the city, but you have to come back empty-handed. But pickups in any of those 4 states. Who pays for tolls? If you drive through a toll, the EasyPass toll amount will be automatically charged to the rider. So you'll be credited the cost of that toll. If you drop off anywhere in the 5 boroughs of New York, we also credit $15. We charge that to the customer as well. Do you have to log a minimum number of hours? No. So you're an independent contractor, so you're your own boss. You make your own hours. That's the beauty of Uber. When you want to earn money, just turn on the app and go online. No minimum hours, but we do recommend doing 1 trip every 30 days if you want your account to stay active. These are the sites. So up top, we have uber.com/drive/Connecticut. This is your Connecticut homepage. Anything dealing with Uber Connecticut, you're going to find there. Partners.uber.com is your homepage. So we went over that. So please check out these websites. You're going to be more successful if you do. But now I can just open it up to any general questions. Doesn't look like we have too many people in the room, but if you do have any general questions I didn't cover, just type it into the chat box here in the YouTube video, and I'll read it out loud and I'll get it answered for you. I'm also going to put a video in the chat as well that you can check out on your own time. And a few sites as well. But please just type in any questions and I'll get them answered for you. So any questions you can think of, please just put it to the chat box. We'll get it answered for you. So any questions? Looks like we still have 2 people in the room. If you guys have any questions, please put it into the chat. I'll answer it for you. If no questions, just thank you guys for tuning in. Best of luck. You could actually find us somewhere in the state of Connecticut 5 days a week. You can check the schedule on the uber.com/drive/Connecticut site. We're somewhere 5 days a week. Stamford, West Haven, Hartford. If you just want to pop in and ask some questions face to face, we can get your questions answered that way as well. And try to support yourself through the app. It's always beneficial as well. All right, well, thank you for tuning in. Just waiting for questions, but I'm not seeing any. Thank you for watching. Best of luck on the road.